And we're here in beautiful Miami, Florida, location of Dolphin Stadium, and our site for one heck of a game between Chicago and Miami. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth. We're getting set for the kickoff.
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. From his own goal line, kicker looks ready to get this one started. Let's head down to the field for the opening kickoff. You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. Single back formation.
Zebra!
Tosses it out. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Nice play fake. Crosses the line. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. They'll work from the shotgun. Man in motion.
Green 88!
Sets up the play action. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
The Bears changing their play at the line. He looks to throw on first down. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 50. McKee grabbed that one for a gain of 2. That'll make it second down. Here are some of the key players on Miami's defense. Ace backfield this time.
White 20. White kick 300. Kick 300.
Grossman gives it up the middle. What a brutal hit. A pickup of about 3.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He drops back to pass. Short throw to the left. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
White 20. White 20.
Grossman with the give. He's brought down at the 27-yard line. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
White 20. White 20.
They'll throw on first down, and they're coming after him. Pass is complete, and they get him around the 17-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
He just put his head down and pushed forward for the first down marker.
I'm really impressed by this guy. He's shown the ability and the patience to run inside. He can run outside, and he keeps moving those chains.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Looks to pass. Defense is getting pressure. It's tipped. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Drops back to pass. He throws it. Brings this one in. He's tackled at the 11. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Gold can give his team a 3-0 lead with this field goal. And right down the middle. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. The kick is away. Fielded at the 4. At the 30. They get him at the 31. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. McCown hands off to the left. The defender gets him to the ground. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Brown gets the ball. Brought down right around the 38-yard line. A pickup of about 7, and so it'll be 3rd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fakes to the back. Brings it in. He's brought down at the 50. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
They'll throw on 1st down. He's under a heavy rush. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 36-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the 1st.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Brown on the give. He didn't get back to the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
They give it to the tailback. He's going to be tackled for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
McCown back to pass. Fires it out. Completed. Tackled about the 27-yard line. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. From the 7. Hit and dropped at the 25. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. The Dolphins line up with a nickelback. On play action, he's got room to run. And they get him at the 38. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 40. a couple of yards there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Kick 300. Kick 300.
Back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
First down, looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 6-yard pickup. That'll make it second down. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 41-yard line. Chicago comes out with 2 tight ends.
Right 20. Right 20.
Drops back to pass. Rockets it. Can't connect on that one. Booker wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers.
Right 20. Right 20. Pass.
Tosses left. Loose ball. The defense gets it. To the 10. Gets in for the touchdown. Big time play there.
Not only a big time play, but a play that gives your team the lead. That is a really impressive play.
Lining up for the point after. Extra point is good. Miami up 7 points. Here's the kick. Davis from the 6. He's hammered at the 35. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Dolphins bring in the nickel package.
Right 20. Right 20.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He gets to about the 44-yard line. A 10-yard pickup that time, and that will bring up second down. Grossman lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time.
Kick 300. Right 20.
Looking to throw. Defense closing in. That's a tough one because it'll put them in a 3rd down and long situation. It's 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Grossman comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide.
Right 20. Right 20.
Hits right. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 37. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Blue 45.
First down, looking to throw. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls. But today, doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
McCown hands it off. Brown can't hang on to the ball. Picks it up, and that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
48.
Counterplay. Tackled at the 49-yard line. A couple of yards there by the halfback on the counter. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Blue 45. Blue Tiger.
He drops back to pass. He throws right. And they get him at the 44-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Green 88. Zebra.
Tosses it out. Hit and drop behind the line. Took it to the outside, but it leads nowhere.
Sweeps are plays that you see a lot more of in college football than you do in the National Football League because everybody in the NFL is so fast. In high school and college, yeah, maybe you get it out around the corner. In the pros, tough to do.
Gets the punt away. And they'll down it at the 8-yard line. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
He looks to throw on 1st down with the pass. Drops the easy pick, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
White 20. Kick 300.
He's dropped around the 9-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They'll work from the shotgun.
Here we go. White 20.
Grossman dropping back. Throws on the run. This one won't find a target. And that pass really wasn't even that close.
No, it really wasn't, Tom. And you've got to allow the receiver a little flexibility on the ball. You can't try and just drill the thing in there like that. Put some air under it.
Maynard will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Again, takes it at the 49. He's tackled at the 35. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. McCown will come to the line with a 3-wide formation.
48. Black 99 Philly.
Drops back on 1st down. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 30. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Touch. Green 88. Touch.
He needs to get rid of it. And he caught it. And they get him around the 22-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
45. Friday.
Sets up the play action. There for the reception. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
Throws it short. Tackled around the 8-yard line. Fasano makes the catch for about 5 yards on the play. Good enough for a first down.
Playing quarterback's just like playing golf. Sometimes you get in a rhythm, and right now this quarterback is getting hot.
Play action. He breaks the tackle. He's going to run. He'll pick up less than a yard on the quarterback scramble. Just 7 yards from a touchdown now. Brown lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
On play action, huge pressure by the defense. To the end zone, and it's picked. And the defense just picked up their second interception of the half.
Well, they're reading the quarterback's eyes, and anytime as a quarterback you look too long in one direction or at one wide receiver, the defense is just going to break on the ball, and they've been taking advantage today.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 4. The Bears come out in the ace formation.
Here we go. Line 20. Line 20.
And he's decreated at the 3. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They come out with a big set.
Line 20. Line 20.
Benson takes it up the middle. Brought down right around the 2-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Grossman is under center. Single back backfield.
Line 20. Line 20.
They'll give it off here. What a hit! So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Hey, focus now.
He gets it away. Again, fields it at the 44. And he just got hammered. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Miami comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Hut, hut.
Ground on the run. He is hit hard on the play, and he gets a yard on the run.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
McCown drops back. He throws on the run, and the defender intercepts him. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Benson gets the ball left side. Cuts back, and he's dropped. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Back to pass. Fires it right. Allen gets his hand on it. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
Play action. And the defense has a heavy rush. He's dropped around the 43-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Maynard to punt. Gets it away cleanly. He fields it at the 17. He's brought down at the 25. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Scatter, scatter. Blue 45.
First down, looking to throw. Throws while on the run. And they get him about the 43-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
He looks to throw on first down. And they drop him for the sack. That was an excellent play by the defensive end.
Man, that guy has a great jump off the ball. In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position, and if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with a back or putting a tight end over there.
Drops back to pass. Dumps it out left. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
He drops back to pass. He's scrambling. Gets the throw off. Tipped pass. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Punts it. He fields the punt at the 16. Tackled at the 21. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
Grossman looking to throw on first down. He's there for the catch. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Benson alone in the backfield.
Right 20. Right 20.
Play action. Strong throw. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Hester wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Grossman lines up under center. They'll line up in single back.
Right 20. Right 20.
Brought down at the 42. Benson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Third down, they need 6 for a first. Ball on their own 42.
Right 20. Right 20.
They hand it off. And they get him at the 44-yard line. The coach asked his defense to rise to the occasion, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, and now you go back to your respective benches, and the defense is happy and celebrating and very positive, and the offense is going back with a puzzled look on their face.
Gets it away cleanly. He brings it in at the 14. Hit hard at the 22-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
They give it to the tailback. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Under heavy pressure, he throws it. Just clanks right off his hands. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Looks to pass. Defense is getting pressure. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Hester takes it at the 32. Tackled at the 37. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
On play action. And the defender intercepts it. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. Nice pick with the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Nice play fake. Looking for an open man. Tipped away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Blue 45.
On the delay. He's tackled at the 45. Around 2 yards there on the fullback draw. They line up in an I. Fasano in motion.
Zebra.
Drops back to pass. Guns it out. It's picked off. Brought down around the 20-yard line. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
They go with the run. He's brought down at about the 19-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. That'll bring up second down. Two tight end formation this time. He's running out of time. Pass completed. He's pushed out at about the 21. Loss of a yard on the play.
They did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
Right 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
He drops back. Throws the bullet to the right. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Here's the kick. He's got it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. He's hammered at the 31. The Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The Dolphins come out in a 2 tight end set. McCown sends a man in motion. Not much time to throw. Urlacher bats it away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Gives to the back. Brought down at the 35. Brown gains about 4 yards on the play. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. The Dolphins go with the I formation. They go with a pitch to the right. And they get him around the 38-yard line. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 40. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Single back formation.
Here we go. Line 20. Line 20.
Looks to pass. The pocket is collapsing. He steps out at the 43-yard line. Just about 3 yards there. Benson alone in the backfield.
Here we go. Line 10.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. That's what you call a great individual effort.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Line 20. Pass.
He drops back. Here's the throw. And he's hammered at the 43-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
They'll throw on first down. He passes short. Defender gets his hand on it. Davis wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 43. Chicago is going with the offset I backfield.
Wait, kick 300. Kick 300.
Benson off the left side. He doesn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
And they're coming after him. Passes on the move, and he has plenty of room. He's dropped around the 20-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Bears set up in the gun.
10. Line 20. Line 20.
Drops back. Looks for a man open. And he catches it. Brought down just outside the goal line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Here's the give. He lost it. Ferguson recovers the loose ball. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Hands it off. Tackled at the 9. So that play goes for about 6. That brings up second down. 2nd and 4. Single set backfield.
Blue 45. Hut. Block 99 Philly.
He's hammered in the backfield. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
48. 48.
McCown drops back. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Punts it. Hester takes it at the 47, and they get him at the 37. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Right 20. Right 20.
Little handoff. Brought down right around the 34-yard line. Benson gains about 2 yards on the run. From the 35-yard line. Ace backfield this time.
Right 20. Right 20.
Little handoff. He's dropped around the 34-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. It's 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Right 20. Right 20.
Grossman drops back to pass. Throws short. Catch is made. Knocked out at about the 21. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Right 20. Right 20.
They'll throw on 1st down. Oh, and he dropped it. That incompletion will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Benson lines up as the deep back. I formation.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
Grossman hands it off straight ahead. 2 minutes left in the half. That's a 2-yard gain.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Right 20. Right 20.
Back to pass. Surveys the field. The backer picks it off. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They line up in a one-back set. Miami sends a man in motion to the right. He drops back. Short throw to the left. Brought down around the 26-yard line. 3, call it 4 on the completion.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
48. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
He's looking to throw. Goes through his read. And it's completed. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts. because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
McCown takes it back. Short pass. And they get him at the 45. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Play fake. He throws right, makes the grab. Tackled at the 48-yard line. Fasano gains 7 yards and a first with the catch.
Very nice start to the drive, 3 first downs, and a pretty ball thrown that time by the quarterback.
McCown back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And he dropped him in the open field. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
McCown is looking to stay perfect on this drive. It's completed. Dropped behind the line. Back to the line, but nothing more. That'll make it 3rd down. We've got 3rd and 3 here, and this is the 8th play of the drive. McCown will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. They'll give it off here. And they didn't get it. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 10-6. He kicks it. He'll take it from the 2. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Line 20. Line 20.
Grossman with the give. He's tackled at the 30. 4-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 30. Benson is the single setback.
Kick 300.
The Bears motion to the right side. Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. Brought down at the 41-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Line 20. Line 20.
It's the tailback. And they get him right around the 44-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 45-yard line. The Dolphins bring in the nickel package.
Line 20.
Grossman hands it off straight ahead. And he will lose yardage on the play. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Line 20. Line 20.
Grossman with the give. They will be short. Is that the right call to make?
Yeah, that's because the offense shouldn't have called a run there. That's sort of a give-up play. You know, you hear people talk about, well, we're just going to run one in there and punt the football away. I'm just not made that way. I'm an old offensive guy. I say, let's sling it.
He gets it away. And they'll down it at the 5-yard line. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Green 88. Green 88.
They motion to the right.
Zebra, zebra.
McCown drops back. He throws left. He's tackled at about the 9-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He drops back to pass. With the catch. Tackled at about the 21. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all, and sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Green 88. Green 88. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
There's a play fake. How can you drop that? He got rocked on that one, and the ball popped right out of there.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
Miami lines up in a double tight set. Man in motion.
Blue 45. Black 99 Philly.
Looking to throw. Short throw to the right. And they get him around the 22-yard line. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a third down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this third down.
They go with a run. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. He picked up around 3 yards on the draw play. Chicago is lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt. He punts it. Hester takes it at the 36. Brought down at the 42. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Benson, the lone back.
Here we go. Air 20. Air 20.
Back to throw. Passes it. Just can't find the range on that one. The wide receiver tried to catch up to it, but couldn't quite get there.
That wide receiver's fast, but he's not that fast. My goodness, get him the football.
Benson is the single setback.
Air 20.
Drops back. Throws left. Laying it out there. It's dropped. The intended receiver just got laid out.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
Air 20.
Looks to pass. He needs to get the pass off. Grossman is going to be sacked for a loss.
Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
Maynard is waiting for the snap. Gets it away cleanly. Again, fields it at the 26. He's dropped around the 33-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The Dolphins go with the I formation.
Green 88. Green 88.
First down, looking to throw. Rifles it across the middle. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
48. 48.
He drops back. Scans the field. Knocked away. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Blue 45. Zebra, zebra.
And they get him at the 50. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 50. Chicago lines up in a dime defense here.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Drops back. On the run, he throws it. Can't complete it. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down. They'll line up to punt this one away. Hester awaiting the return. Gets it away cleanly. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The offense will start at the 20. Grossman comes up to the line with 4 receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. Short pass to his left. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Right 20. Right 20.
Benson left side. Brought down at the 40. Benson gains 7 yards on that play. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. The Bears come out with the offset eye.
Right 20. Right 20.
Looking to throw. Rockets it out. And he's drilled at the 33. What a play.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Chicago goes with the ace set here.
Right 20. Right 20.
Hands it off. And they get him at the 32-yard line. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 32. Single set backfield.
Right 20. Right 20. Kick 300.
Grossman hands it off. He lost yardage on the play. They lose a couple there.
That looked painful on that one, and we're talking about the lost art of tackling. Not only was it a big hit, but it was a disciplined hit. Good wrap up, had a way to take him to the ground. Perfect.
Rifles it right. And it's caught. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 20. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Kick 300.
Looking for a receiver. Throws a bullet. And it's intercepted by the backer. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
First and 10. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Up the middle with the fullback. Brought down at about the 41. And the fullback made him pay big time on that run.
Wow, how often do you see that? A fullback with a big run like that. And I can tell you one thing. I used to play safety in high school. And anytime the fullback would get a head of steam like that going, people tend to get out of the way.
McCown hands it off straight ahead. He fights forward to about the 43. Brown picks up a yard on the play. McCown comes to the line under center. 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
He throws on the run. He's brought down at about the 37-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Scatter, scatter, scatter! Green 88! Green 88!
Brown again. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Just about 3 yards there, and that will bring up second down. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Touch! Blue 45! Blue 45! Friday, Friday, Friday!
Fakes to the back. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 31. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
That's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Touch! 48! 48! Block 99 Philly!
It's a pass on 3rd and short. Under heavy pressure. There for the catch. Brown picks them up about 5 yards on that pass play, and that one will move the sticks.
Now we're starting to see this offense get in a nice little rhythm. The quarterback hasn't thrown an incompletion yet on this drive. They look sharp.
Touch! Tiger, tiger, tiger! Touch! Touch!
He'll get it again. Tackled around the 22-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. It's the 9th play of the drive. McCown is under center. He has 2 backs behind him.
48!
McCown hasn't missed yet. Fires it over the middle. And they get him around the 11-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Blue 45! Block 99 Philly!
Brown gets the call again. Loss of 2 by the halfback. It's the 11th play of the drive. McCown lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
Zero! Green 88!
They go with the run. He fights forward to about the 10. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
McCown has completed every pass on this drive. Makes the catch. Touchdown. The coaches have to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
Extra point is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Hester from the 3. At the 30. Knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Benson lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Drops back. Passes it out. It's there for the catch. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Kick 300.
Here's the halfback. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. They line up at the 43. The Bears go with the I formation. Clark goes in motion. Drops back to pass. Makes the pass over the middle. And they get him right around the 22-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
A nasty hit at the 24-yard line. No gain. That brings up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 24. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Right 20. Right 20.
And they get to him. And the blitz worked to perfection on that one.
Yeah, you could say that. They just did a terrible job picking up the blitz there. And now as a defense, if you see an offense that's really struggling trying to pick up the blitz, what happens? You send it more and more and more. If they don't stop the blitz, it is going to be a long afternoon.
Dumps it out left. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. Right down the middle. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
He kicks it. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Won't be stopped. Dropped at the 29-yard line. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
The defense has him surrounded. Hillman has the pick. That interception will give them new life.
You know, I agree with the strategy that you have to stay aggressive in this situation. You can't just sit back and run. But that being said, the quarterback has to be smart. If it's not there, just check it down.
The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Right 20. Right 20. Kick 300.
It's the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Fakes to the back. Short throw to the left. He's dropped around the 33-yard line. We'll see if the defense can make another stop here on 3rd down.
Yeah, that sets it up now for 3rd down. We always talk about 3rd down conversions, but if you have good 2nd down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on 3rd down.
Heskert was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Kicks it, got plenty of distance. He missed it wide right. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks. And after that miss, the score remains the Bears 9, the Dolphins 17. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
48, 48.
Up the middle with the fullback. He's tackled right around the 44-yard line. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry. McCown is under center. Only one in the backfield this time.
Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Play action. Gets rid of the ball. Makes the reception. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
Martin, the man in motion.
388.
He looks to throw on first down. He needs to get rid of it. Pass is complete, and they get him around the 38-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Fakes the run. Goes through his read. Tipped away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Miami comes out with two tight ends. And they use motion.
388.
McCown back to throw. He needs to get the pass off. Harris bats it down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Lucky winner of a 6-disc CD changer for your home or vehicle.
48.
Defense closing in. Huge hit. And chalk one up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
Punts it. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. And that was an excellent chess move by their special team.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it checkmate just yet, though. You know, they'll probably have a couple more chances to get down the field and try and get back in the game, but man, it sure would have been a lot easier if they hadn't been buried inside their own 20-yard line.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. A gain of around 4 yards on the draw. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 24. Grossman is lined up under center. Single back formation this time. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 3rd and 5 situation. Ball on their own 25. Peterson, the lone back.
Line 20. Line 20.
He's looking to throw. Looks down the field. Dumps it out right. Brought down at the 34. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Again with the run. He's brought down at about the 35-yard line. Gain of 2, and that will bring up second down. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 36. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Line 20. Line 20.
He'll get it again. He took a shot at the 38. Benson gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run. Miami brings in their nickel package.
Here we go.
Grossman with the give. Peterson lost the ball. Roth grabs it on the ground. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
Delayed handoff. And they get him around the 34-yard line. Brown comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
He gets another carry. Brought down at the 31. Brown gains around 3 yards on the run. 4 wide receivers set.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He got deep cleated. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Tackled at the 15. Brown gains about 4 yards on the play. They come out in the nickel.
Blue 45! Zebra! Zebra! Hut!
He's looking to throw. Gets the ball away. It'll be 1st and goal. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
They're crowding the line.
Cut! Green 88! Green 88!
Brown gets it on the inside. He's dropped around the 1-yard line, and he picks up about 4. That'll bring up 2nd down.
There we go.
3 wideouts here.
Cut! 48! 48!
He drops back. He'll try the end zone. The defense got some good pressure on him.
Yeah, that's a great job by the defense that time getting pressure, because if he had about 1 second more, he would have found the open receiver for the score.
22-inch chrome spinner rims for your SUV.
Gives to the back. They'll score. Touchdown. Brown did a great job to find the seam and get in for the touchdown. Here's the point after. Set down. The kick is up. Better than 8 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. And the score, the Dolphins 24, the Bears 9. Kicks it off. Davis from the 4. Dropped at the 27. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Grossman is lined up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. He's brought down about the 27-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. That brings up 2nd down. Chicago comes out in the shotgun.
Right 20! Right 20!
Drops back, throws it short, brings this one in. He's tackled around the 32-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Right 20! Right 20!
Back to throw. Makes the throw out to his left. 4th down coming up, and they've got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's 4th down. You're losing. It's in the 4th quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
The Dolphins have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Punts it. Ouch. Not a good kick here. It'll go out at the 47. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working. Sets up the play action. Brings it in. Brought down at the 47-yard line. They fake the handoff and complete the pass for a 6-yard gain. They line up in a one-back set.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Little handoff. And they get him at the 42. Brown gets a nice gain of about 5 yards, and that'll be good for a first down. Brown lines up as the single back. Setting up play action. Out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
48! 48!
Nice play fake. Throws right. This one falls incomplete. Again was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass.
Section 44, row 9, seat 13.
They line up in the I formation.
Helmet of your choice at the stadium souvenir shop.
388! Block 99 Philly!
Give to the tailback. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line, and they get no push for the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
Gets it away cleanly. Into the end zone for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. 2 extra defensive backs out there on this one. Drops back to pass. Huge pressure by the defense.
They had it.
Booker was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. The Bears line up in an I formation.
Here we go. Line 20. Line 20.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out left. He's dropped around the 29-yard line. They'll get 9 yards on the play. They line up at the 29. Grossman is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide.
Line 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Rifles it out there. Loose football. There's a scramble. Inside the 30. Good job on defense to be right there for the recovery.
Well, you get yourself in the right place for a recovery by hustling, and that time this defense was really flying to the ball.
The offense will take over at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
Blue 45.
Sets up the play action. He's dropped for a loss. He stopped behind the line, losing about 3 on the play.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Martin motions to the left side.
48.
Here's the halfback. gains his way to the 13-yard line. Brown gets 8 yards on the play. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Tiger, tiger!
McCown off the fake. McCown will be dropped in the backfield. That was a great time to call for the corner blitz.
Anytime you blitz a corner, it's risky. You leave a receiver open, but so many times the quarterback is not expecting those corner blitzes, so they're not really watching out there. And the offensive lineman, it's really easy to miss those guys too.
Kick is up. He's got it. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 3. Drilled at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. On play action, completed. He's brought down around the 35-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Drops back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Comes down with it. He's hammered in the backfield. Nothing doing on that play. That'll make it 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. Clark goes in motion. He drops back. He throws right. Knocked out of bounds at about the 41. And it's the tailback with the big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Bears come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide.
Right 20! Right 20!
Grossman is looking to stay perfect on this drive. And he hasn't missed a pass yet. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
Looking for a receiver. Still perfect on the drive. It'll be 1st and goal. And that pass was moved.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
End zone. It's broken up. Davis was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 2nd and goal now. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. Right 20. Aspen.
Looks to pass. He's going to be tackled for a loss. They lose 3 yards on that.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
Chicago goes with the ace set here.
Right 20. Right 20.
He's looking to throw. Rifles this one out to the middle. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. He just makes an easy grab there for 6.
When you have a receiver with that kind of ability, just give him a chance to work one-on-one on the outside. He'll take care of the rest.
Right, kick 300. Kick 300.
Back to throw. Passes to the end zone. That seemed like the right call to go for 2.
Yeah, I like the call. I wasn't too crazy about the play call itself. Typically, in that situation, you have a specific play against a specific team that you have great confidence in, and that one just didn't look very special.
Here's the onside try. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. They weren't able to get the onside, and that's a tough situation to put your defense in.
They're already down 2 scores, and now they have to defend a short field. If this team can come away with any points at all, this one's just about wrapped up.
Nice play fake. Throws middle. Interception. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. And they give them new life with that pick.
Yeah, they have a little life, but it's going to take a lot of Hailing Mary to pull this one off.
From their own 42-yard line. The Bears line up with an offset eye backfield. Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Knocked away. That incompletion will bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 42. The defense lines up in the nickel.
White 20. White 20.
He drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Booker was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Third down now, 10 yards to go. They'll go from the shotgun.
White 20.
Drops back to pass. Passes middle. And he caught it. And they get him at the 44-yard line. So they pick up the first down, and I wouldn't write this one off just yet.
But down 2 possessions, now you have to start working the sidelines and really thinking about the clock because you have to score here and get the ball back.
They'll throw on first down. Looking for an open man. There for the reception. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Chicago changing their play. He drops back. The pass is away. This pass is incomplete. The quarterback avoids the blitz, but the ball will fall incomplete.
But the blitz really did the job that time. If you can make a quarterback move his feet, if you can make him a little uncomfortable, the timing of those deep routes are just thrown off.
He's looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. They get to it. And that was the last thing they needed to happen right now. The Dolphins line up with 6 DBs on the field. Fakes the run. Goes through his read. He's there for the catch. What a shot! That's a great 4th down conversion.
Yeah, but you don't want to make a living on 4th down. You'd like to execute a little bit better on the first 3 downs. Let's see what they can do here.
The Bears will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. First and 10. Ball on the 23. He looks to throw on first down. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field, but this quarterback's pretty special.
First down, looking to throw. Short throw to the left. He's tackled right around the 4-yard line. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
What a catch! Touchdown! Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Dolphins 27, the Bears 22.